Good morning, room 102. Today is Wednesday, so let's get our morning meeting started. Dear first graders, good morning and happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, April 15th, 2020. We made it halfway through the week. Woo! Today during our meeting, I am going to read you a book that was made specially for my dog, Olive. I miss you all very much and I hope to see you soon. Let's have a great Wednesday. I love you. Love, Miss Dussi. P.S. Smile. So this is something you can play if you want. You don't have to. But so you are going to find something in your house like a ball or something really soft or even a crumpled piece of paper. And you are going to find someone in your house who you can throw that piece of paper or something soft to. And you're just going to say hi and say their name. So for example, I may take a small ball and find my mom and say, hi, Mom, and toss the ball to her. She would throw it back to me and say, hi, Miss Dussi. So find someone in your house if you want to play that and toss the ball and say hi. Nice job, friends. So let's share. So right now, you are going to find someone in your house who you can share with. The question is, what would you do if you found a $100 bill in the hall? Why? So if we were at school and you saw, I see a $100 bill laying on the ground. That's a lot of money. What would you do with it and why? So for example, I might find someone in my house and say, if I found a $100 bill, I would say I would buy more books because I love reading. So pause the video and find someone in your house who you can share what you would do if you found a $100 bill and why. Nice job, friends. So that ends our morning meeting for our messages. So now we are going to read the special Olive book. This is called Olive's Wondrous Adventures. If you can see Olive's right there. You see all different types of dogs here. Olive's Wondrous Adventures, written and illustrated by Courtney Jones. Olive lay sleeping soundly in bed, snoring away with a mask on her head. In her dreams, she was packing a case, preparing her journey to outer space. Olive dreamt of a world much different from ours, a place just like Saturn or Pluto or Mars. There's Olive. Discovering planets both far and near as she traveled through the atmosphere. Her spaceship was surprisingly easy to fly, but low on gas, it began to fall from the sky. Oh no, cried Olive. How could this be? As she fell to the earth and into the sea. Olive looks a little nervous. As water filled up the alien machine, Olive found herself driving a yellow submarine. Scuba diving had always been one of her wishes. Now that wish had come true as she swam with the fishes. Olive spotted an anchor rising up from the ground, so she swam a bit closer to see what she'd found. As the anchor traveled upwards and settled afloat, Olive realized she was boarding a very big boat. An intruder! Yelled a pirate dog. She'll steal our treasure. Capture her now, barked the captain. It will be our pleasure. As Olive walked the plank to meet the hungry sharks, the pirate dogs howled in glee and celebratory barks. Olive jumped from the plank, but she was in luck. She escaped the hungry sharks, all thanks to a rubber duck. She thanked her lucky stars and looked up to the sky. The rubber duck spread his wings and started to fly. Once up in the air, the duck disappeared. In its place was a plane, one of Olive's worst fears. Enough was enough. She had to jump out. Good job. There's a parachute lying about. Gliding through the smoke above the jungle below, Olive watched the lava erupt from a volcano. Now on the ground, Olive could see dinosaurs. Fear filled her body and from her head to her paws. A huge dinosaur approached, looking scary and mean, so Olive hid in the bushes, afraid to be seen. In an attempt to survive, Olive found a disguise, a big green T-Rex with bright yellow eyes. Olive drove and drove before starting to slow, wondering if she was low on gas. Then realized it was snow. So she stopped to go ice fishing to see what she'd find and caught lots of catfish. How lucky, her favorite kind. Olive headed for shelter in a nearby igloo, and she felt very cold and was slowly turning blue. Inside the igloo made Olive really smile. She hadn't been to a spa day in such a long while. The spa was so lovely, a well-needed break. And with that, Olive started to wake. Feeling refreshed from her sleep, Olive sat up in bed, excited for the many adventures ahead. Yippee! Space buddies, scuba diving fun, ice fishing, and pampered pooch. I hope you enjoyed this silly book. Have a great day.